Yo, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Anfield for this special encounter and a special presentation. Liverpool FC going further than anyone could have ever imagined, and they host Barcelona, the former champions of Europe. Great sense of expectation here at the Kop end. Jurgen Klopp turning this club around and starting a revolution. A reinvigorated Liverpool, reignited memories and feelings, emotions of semi-finals and European nights. Unforgettable moments like WrestleMania moments are Liverpool's football history. Semi-finals on them spring European nights. In recent memory, in 2005, the ghost goal, the phantom goal by Luis Garcia. Bolo Zendin's winning penalty in 2007. And as recent as last year, the video game style comeback against Borussia Dortmund. What memories are about to be created, what stories are about to be told. So it's a case of sticking to what works, a lineup that's virtually unchanged from the Real Madrid game. Emre Can returning in the holding midfield role adds a much needed dimension. Barcelona start with out-former Liverpool employee at the back, Javier Mascherano. Samuel Umtiti comes in. It's a midfield of playmakers. Denis Suarez, formerly of Villarreal, takes Sergio Busquets' spot, and the front three, iconic as they are, need no introduction. And here we go, we're off. Just two favourable results away from a final in Cardiff. Liverpool opening the first half, playing from left to right, aiming to score at the Kop end. And the Barcelona keeper Marc-Andre ter Stegen with the unfortunate honour of beginning the half under that intimidating glare of the Liverpool supporters as Daniel Sturridge comes forward and he's soaked up. Lionel Messi wasting no time and marauding down that right hand flank, looking to command the play. It's into Neymar with a back heel. Bothers the keeper and he tips it away. Chance here for Origi. PK just ahead of him. Absorbs that. And Neymar collecting it deep in his half. Shut down by red shirts. Firmino, Coutinho linking up. Firmino converts. It's 1-0. The game is less than 10 minutes old and Liverpool have stunned the critics, the naysayers who have said their way out of their depth. Roberto Firmino got a notch on his bedpost against Real Madrid in the second leg of the quarter-final, certainly staking the claim to be a valuable, consistent starter for Liverpool. And once again, the usual suspects, the Brazilians Coutinho and Firmino linking up. Fantastic 1-2 play. Here's Neymar trying to spot a run. Lionel Messi, and that's a waste. I expect better. Here we go. Barcelona can counter, and that's a fantastic pass to Neymar. First time into Lionel Messi. Went for a spectacular diving header, but timed it way too early. Here's the Belgium international Origi with his back to Iniesta. Henderson along the floor to Nathaniel Klein in a way advanced position. Alba trying to get underneath his skin, and he does. Ball deep into that 60-yard box. Ter Stegen flaps at it. Dangerous cleared, and Henderson goes down. Neymar goes flying into him. It's a high knee into the spine of Henderson. Neymar was on the receiving end of that in the World Cup. Neymar going for the shot, taking it from distance, and what a complete and utter waste. Alba's under pressure from red shirts, plays it back to the keeper, and that is a scrappy clearance from Ter Stegen. Yet to see Barcelona turn on the style, unless I'm about to speak too soon. Here's Messi. Over the top to Suarez, tried to score against his former club, but it's cut out by Correas. Umtiti leaping up to clear the header. Henderson with a chest volley. Yet to slam one of those. Henderson shutting down Iniesta deep in the Liverpool half and trying to initiate a counter. It's a promising start for Liverpool. Despite what the scoreline suggests, they dominated Barcelona, not in a manner that they did at Wembley as Origi takes a shot earlier in the season. Can Barcelona muddy the waters just a minute before half-time? Cross comes in, cleared away, and Iniesta trying to hit a special. It looks like everything's under control. Well, there goes that. The referee wastes no time, no stoppage time to be played. Very good start for Liverpool. 135 minutes away from the final in Cardiff if things stay the same. And we are back. Both teams have had their respective battle cries in that locker room. Can Barcelona rediscover what brought them to the dance in this second half. Suarez down the line, shunned by the two Liverpool players in red shirts, piped away in the air by the keeper, and Henderson with the athletic clearance. Alex Vidal, one of the fastest players on the pitch, barely getting into an offensive position for Barcelona. Now Denis Suarez, back heel, back to Rakitic, and oh my days! Even Rakitic has that golden star next to the middle shooting ability. Fantastic goal, firing a bazooka on Liverpool, and what a way to kick off the second half. The frustration of Loris Karius gets a hand to it, but it went straight through his glove. Wonderful goal, not too many of those in this campaign, and I expected it least of all from the AI. Fantastic instinct from Ivan Rakitic to just be completely self-aware of his stats. The ball sets itself nicely by chance, just take a hit, boy. Nathaniel Klein, the key here is not to get carried away. After conceding that goal, we're not losing, but we technically are on the away goal rule. Nathaniel Klein stays down hurt, nasty challenge, and a yellow card for Andre Iniesta. Goes in way too late, not exactly renowned for his tackling ability. Neymar, perfect ball to Lionel Messi, not quite ahead of Mamadou Sakho, and Karius plucks it out of the sky. I'm trying to avoid causing as little confusion as possible. Two Suarez on the pitch. And here is Denis Suarez, the midfielder, the prodigy from Villarreal, in the heart of that play in the midfield of Barcelona. Now here is Luis Suarez, turns away from Matip, and that is absorbed by the Cameroonian centre half. And the referee, it's a good retention of his memory, pulls play back and penalises Emre Can with a yellow card for this on Denis Suarez. An attack on the way down the flank for Liverpool. Here is Daniel Sturridge, Liverpool's top scorer in the Champions League this season. Sends it in and he misses his target for Minho. Here's an opening for Luis Suarez. He would love to score against his former club, and even with a deflection finds no luck. Well, he may not have scored today, but he's run his ass off. Coutinho makes way for Wijnaldum. Long ball forward with 10 minutes left to play. Luis Suarez and Iniesta trying to link up with each other and getting their feet caught up, but Iniesta has snapped a shot on goal after finding his footing. It's the first time since the home fixture against Feyenoord in the group stages there's been less than 3 goals in a game in this campaign as Karius punches away. Jordi Alba going on the half volley, trying to catch him off guard, but it's way off target. Jordi Alba trying to be crafty, couldn't get his body positioning right. Trying to outsmart Messi with a feint, and it's not working. Barcelona with one more counter. Shut down by Can. The Spaniards have increased the pressure. He slows the members of the game, just got to hold on, but Wijnaldum is full goal and fires it past Marc-Andre ter Stegen, and there you have it. Liverpool have just established a crucial lead with minutes left on the clock of the first leg. Gregory Wijnaldum coming on as a substitute for Coutinho's tired feet, storming into the space behind Alex Vidal. The rare moment of complacency has been a gift, and the Liverpool supporters on their feet. Drama at the Red Cauldron. Gregory Wijnaldum's instinctive run into space and a pile driver past the German shot stopper. The Dutch substitute has just made history. And we restart with 3 minutes of play left on the first leg of the Champions League semi-final. The world famous Lionel Messi galloping down the flanks, but the fresh legs of Gregory Wijnaldum soaks him up like a bounty. 3 minutes of stoppage time are held up by the fourth official. Last hurrah from Barcelona to gate crash this Merseyside party. Alex Vidal finding his way with the receipt from Messi, but it's a very comfortable save. Mane holding it up. Down the line to Nathaniel Klein, just hold on to the ball, no plays it in, and Divock Origi tries to tuck it in, and half the stadium thought that was in. What an unbelievable opportunity. Corner kick deep into stoppage time. There's surely no danger on the part of Barcelona. And the referee blows for full time. And there it is in the bag, a far more conservative scoreline. 2-1 to Liverpool. A fantastic game. And 2 save-file-worthy goals from Rakitic and Wijnaldum. And there we go, and what a game. There is our first indication of potential opponents in the final in Cardiff. Bayern Munich with a 2-goal lead over Manchester United. Lewandowski and Ibrahimovic way up there with the 8 goals apiece. Still time in the second leg for that title to change hands. And of course our very own Daniel Sturridge on 6 goals. And as usual, I want to thank you for watching. If you like the video, like it and subscribe, and I'll see you in Catalonia, the new camp in Spain, for the second leg of the Champions League semi-final against Barcelona.